Another example of how to embed these digital citizenship concepts throughout your school day with your students is if you ask them to start using images from online. So the first example is you ask them to pull some images onto their Google Doc or to their Google Slide, and you want to make sure that they know that they can't just copy and paste an image, that sometimes that could be a copyright issue. And you can take the opportunity to talk about what copyright means and why it's important that we understand that. For example, you could use the story about just someone coming into your house and stealing your phone. And all of a sudden, whoever has your phone has access to all of your photos and your drive files and things like that. And they just essentially stole everything that you have the rights to. But it's the same way when we're using people's images, that that's their creative right to keep those images unless they've granted permission for use or reuse. So to show them how to make sure that they're doing it right is if you go to tools and you go to that explore feature again, and let's just search for Southern Utah images. Hit the image tab. I can open up the image before inserting it onto my page. And at the very bottom, right down here, it says image is labeled for commercial use with modification. So that's saying that it's okay. I can use it. That's just one way that you can say, hey, make sure it says that you're okay to use it. And most of them that are in the Explore feature do give that permission to use. And then if you go to Google and you search for an image, I did Southern Utah here again, and over here, well, let me just show you. So if I do Southern Utah and I hit enter, this comes up under images. If I go to tools right here, this will allow me to make sure that I'm using an image that I have permission to. So I can look under usage rights, and I can pick labeled for non-commercial reuse. So non-commercial just meaning that since we're in education, it's non-commercial. I'm not making money off of using this image, then I can click any of these. So if you're going to modify it, then you need to hit the modify option, but labeled for non-commercial reuse. And there's some of the images that I can use that I can safely use and not get in trouble down the road if for any reason someone that owns that picture wants to make a quick penny. All right. So that's just two ways that we can quickly embed images safely with our students, and then also talking to them about that digital citizenship and making sure that we're using images appropriately and legally.